through the damn encryption code blocking this pathway that I didn't even stop to think and wonder what those letters meant.
Okay, so you mean to tell me you know how to hack, but yet you don't know what those letters mean? I somehow know what those letters mean, and yet you don't. I'm a hacker. Or, no. No. You're a former hacker, and I'm not. You don't know what those mean, and I know what it means. Somehow, I don't know.
A fucking pleb.
By the way, I had to turn on the light so you can see me better.
Clicked on the link and let it redirect me. Load. Possibly because my ghost was attempting to filter and tunnel through anything that would have pinged me on someone's radar. This was also an indication that I had entered through a back door. One that I really didn't have any business utilizing, but I did anyway.
You mental mother-flippin' idiot. You just clearly said you had no business going there, but yet you went in anyway.
Messing around in the darknet, you only ever use the back entrance onto pages if you thought you were the shit and didn't think you'd get caught. That, or you were the site manager themselves. About 5 minutes later, the webpage finally loaded up. Soft, creepy carnival music played in the background, barely above the sound of a whisper. Welcome to the Monkey House. I was immediately intrigued. Being the huge Kurt Vonnegut fan that I am, I recognized the title for what it was. But for anyone who has read the compilation of short stories, I assumed I was about to walk into a place full of rebels, preaching on their soapboxes like they were Harrison Bergeron. I wished that had been the case. I wished it more than anything, now that I think back on it. A window popped up on the bottom right of the browser, a chat window and a greeting message. I'll never forget the way my heart almost shrank in on itself in response to that gray box. It read, "Welcome to the Monkey House, home of all the chills and thrills you can imagine and some even beyond your wildest dreams. Would you like a guided tour?"
No. No. If, say if I was a hacker and I went on there and they asked me that, I would have taken my laptop, just pull a TED 2 and just smashing my friggin' laptop, bury it under the harbor, and check it every 2 to 3 months. That's what I would have done if I was you. But let's see if he screwed up.
Despite my interest, I didn't want to linger around, and I already knew I was a lot further in the darknet than I normally wandered into. They could eat me alive if I gave them a single reason to get suspicious of me. Their response. "Oh, you mean for the event this evening? We had given guest vouchers to all of our VIP members so they could invite their friends to tonight's special event."
What the hell?
Event? What the fuck? There was an event? I decided I would just play along so as not to give myself away. I had clearly come across a membership-only site, waltzing in through the back door like I owned the place. "Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I don't know my way around and I don't see any guide links telling me where I need to go or even where I can go." "Well, you wouldn't be able to see any of that with a guest voucher anyway. The Monkey House is membership only, and the only way in is either through a voucher or an actual invitation."
Well, why don't you just give me an invitation to destroy my laptop, bury it in the harbor, and check it every 2 to 3 months? Hey, for the ones who have watched the movie TED 2 and got that reference, you're awesome.
This explains why I didn't recognize your IP address, which meant that if I didn't turn off my piggyback code, they would see my IP change right before their eyes. Panicking, I quickly pulled up my command prompt window and stopped my ghost from scrambling my IP and latching onto another person's as they passed within my latch zone. I stared at my now static IP address, listing that I was from Turkey. I see. Well, the event will be starting soon. Just follow this link when you're ready. Chatting is free, but the picture quality will be reduced to SD resolution since you're just a guest. HD is for members only. I understand. Basic etiquette applies. You will receive one warning and then afterwards you will be banned. You are free to leave before the event has concluded, but your IP will be permanently blocked from regaining entry unless you are able to get a personal invitation to return back to the Monkey House. Your IP has been logged for future reference so that we may extend the invitation to you in the future. We will not be held responsible for any physical... So fucked. Yes, I understand. Excellent. Well, as previously stated, just click on that link that I provided and it will take you directly to where the event is being taken place. Thank you for coming and enjoy the show. The window disappeared off my screen and all I could do was stare at the website. The dark carnival music continuing to play softly in the background. A ticker flashed across the top of my screen announcing that the event would be taking place in just a few short minutes. I suspected that I was still being monitored, so I clicked on a link and it redirected me to another page, where a graphic of a stage and velvet red curtains were drawn. Ambient sounds that you would normally hear in a theater. The hushed whisperings of the audience. Shove this thing, whatever it was. When it got to about 10 minutes till the launch, another window popped up on my screen. This time larger than the first, and different screen names began to pop up inside as people came into the room. It was clearly a group chat window, the one that would allow all of us to talk to each other while the show began. Some people immediately passed off greetings, as though they were being reunited with old buddies for the game and knocking back a beer. I hadn't chosen a screen name yet, remaining as the default Anonymous 10235 or whatever the fucking number was at the end of it, than likely connected to some live feed. The camera was off and the transmission was offline as stated in the top right corner of the window. People's excitement was clear in the chat and they all discussed what the event would be about. It must have been an understood rule not to talk in detail about what had been previously showcased in another session, as no one dared to drop hints or blatantly speak about what they had seen before. This was crazy. I was scared before I had even really did anything. Nothing was happening and I felt extremely on edge. That should have been my first sign that I needed to get the hell out of there.